Hello and welcome. In the last few lessons, we have learned how to write simple Excel formulae such as equal to 2 plus 3. And we have also learned how to write formulae that reference other cells such as equal to B6 plus C6. Now you might wonder, why should you write formulae that reference other cells? In this example, I am calculating the volume of a cuboid by referencing to the three cells which contain the length, breadth, and the height of the cuboid. Notice that instead of referencing to the three cells, I could simply type equal to 10 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 6, and I would get the volume of the cuboid. Therefore, why are cell references required? To answer this question, let me present some of the reasons why we should use cell references. The first reason is when you write a formula like this, equal to 10 into 5 into 6, you cannot tell what this formula is doing. This formula just tells you that you're multiplying three numbers. It does not tell you what those numbers mean. On the other hand, if you use cell references, it becomes very easy to understand that this formula is multiplying the length with the breadth with the height and calculating the volume of a cuboid. The second argument in favor of cell references is that formulae that use cell references are more dynamic and easier to update. For instance, in this example, if we had to change the height from 6 to 8, we could do that very easily by updating the value of the cell. On the other hand, if your formula does not use cell references, you would have to go to the formula bar and then figure out which of these three numbers is the height and then change that number to 8. As you can imagine, this increases the chances of making a mistake. The third and most important argument in favor of cell references is that formulae that use cell references are much easier to replicate in other parts of the Excel. Let me demonstrate with an example. Here I have a table which contains the loan amount, the loan duration, and the interest rate for several loans, and I need to calculate the simple interest accrued for each of these loans. To calculate the simple interest for the first loan, I can write the formula as follows: equal to 2 million multiplied by 4 years multiplied by 9%. For the second loan, I can repeat the process: 2 million multiplied by 4 years multiplied by 12%. And I can repeat this procedure for each of the loans in this table. However, this process is tedious and time consuming. Also, what if the number of loans in this table is very large? Thankfully, I can do this very fast by using formulae that use cell references. If I write a formula using cell references equal to C5 multiplied by D5 multiplied by E5, I can estimate the simple interest for the first loan. Now, since my formula uses cell references, I can replicate it for the other rows as well. I can just copy the formula and paste it in all the other rows. We will discuss how to replicate formulae that use cell references in more detail in the next lesson. Therefore, these are three reasons why it is beneficial to use cell references in your formulae. It makes your formulae easier to read, it makes them more dynamic, and it makes them easier to replicate. That's it for this lesson, and thanks for watching.